Duke hits the road to face Tulane, and it's not just another week 3 matchup. Their quarterback, Mensa, returns to face his old team after an $8 million NIL deal lured him away. Tulane's chasing a group of 5 playoff resume, while Duke desperately needs to bounce back after an ugly loss to Illinois. Emotions, revenge, and playoff stakes. It's time to break the huddle. I'm your host, Nathan Johnston, alongside my co-host and betting expert for Break the Huddle. Let's jump right into this matchup between the Duke Blue Devils and the Tulane Green Wave. Saturday night at 8 p.m. on ESPN2 in New Orleans, Louisiana, in Yulman Stadium. Duke currently favored in this one by 1.5 points. Duke's horrendous loss to Illinois, 45-19 with 5 turnovers. Tulane, on the other hand, has started out the season 2-0, wins versus Northwestern and South Alabama. The storyline is Darien Mensa versus former teammates and Coach Summerall. How big of a factor do you think the emotions are for Mensa going back to Tulane?
Obviously, Mensa has some deep ties to Tulane, as they're the first school that really gave him an opportunity in college football. But John Summerall said that you can't blame somebody for leaving a school when you're getting paid $8 million. I do think there's obviously going to be a little emotional connection to Mensa headed back to Tulane.
Mensa wants to prove himself, right? He wants to prove to those Tulane fans, to the coaching staff, that I made the right choice by going to Duke. He's got an opportunity this Saturday night. Rooster, is more of a must-win for Duke's season or for Tulane's playoff hopes?
It's hard to not believe that this game's bigger for Tulane. Duke has no chance of winning the ACC. The Florida State, Miami, and Clemson in the ACC. Tulane is a team that is going to have a shot to represent the group of 5 in the playoff. And South Florida has already won a game at Florida this year, and they have a very huge opportunity coming up this week at Miami. But if South Florida ends up losing to Miami, this gives Tulane hope to get right into the group of 5 talks to get into the college football.
I would agree, Rooster. Let's talk about Duke's keys to victory, starting with protecting the football. Turnovers killed them last week. Mensa has been thriving when he's clean in the pocket, but he ranks in the bottom 100 when he's under pressure. The run defense allowed 4 yards per carry, and then Manny Diaz's exotic blitzes. That's going to be central to Duke's game plan. What do we need to see from Duke's offense early on to shake off that Illinois game from last week? I think consistent play, smart football, lean more on the run game this time. Let's jump over to Tulane's keys to victory. Quarterback Jake Retzlaff, transferring in from BYU, barely has any time to adjust with his new teammates, new offense, new everything. But this is a seasoned veteran quarterback. He only has 188 rushing yards, but shaky versus blitz. They've got to handle Duke's pressure. Tulane's secondary is elite too, ranking top 15 nationally in coverage. John Summerall, head coach for the Tulane Green Wave, he knows Mensa's strengths and weaknesses from last season. Is Tulane's secondary good enough to flip this game by itself?
I wouldn't say they're good enough to flip the game by itself, but Tulane's secondary is definitely good enough to hold Duke's receivers to a relatively weak game in the air. Let's not pretend like Duke has elite receivers out. While Tulane's secondary may not be elite enough to single-handedly win them the game, it is definitely going to be capable enough to stop it to a point to where it will definitely not hurt them.
Duke, their highest ranked receiver right now is Barkate, 127th out of 767 receivers. Let's talk about this quarterback spotlight. Mensa versus Retzlaff. Mensa, more of the surgical, protected, erratic under pressure quarterback. Retzlaff, more athletic. He can extend plays with his feet, but he can get exposed easily. Who can prevent turnovers? Who can play more disciplined football in this game? The head coach, which quarterback do you trust more to handle the blitz in this game?
Darien Mensa is by far the more talented quarterback. You're not garnering $8 million in the transfer portal if you're not an elite quarterback. Retzlaff is a quarterback who took BYU far last season. I'm going to take Mensa to win this quarterback matchup because Talent is going to win.
The top 4 X factors that everyone needs to know for this matchup between Duke and Tulane. Number 1, Duke's wide receivers. They've got to get quick wins versus Tulane's DBs. Number 2, Tulane's run game. Can they control the tempo and protect Retzlaff coming into this one? Number 3, we talked about the revenge tour for Mensa in this game. Will he press too hard, or will he be calm and poised as if it's just any other game? And number 4, the coaching wrinkle. Tulane staff has the edge in this one. They know the knowledge of Mensa's tendencies. That's going to play a role in this one. Rooster, you said you're taking Duke in this one. You jumped a little bit ahead. But what's your score prediction?
30-27. I think it's a field goal game. I think Duke gets it done in a very tight one at the end of the game.
Yeah, give me the Duke Blue Devils as well. I think they've just got more depth. They've got the better roster. And I think in the end, Mensa plays smart football and they get back on the road to winning. So give me the Duke Blue Devils 31-24 in this one. Duke fans and Tulane fans, let us know down below what your thoughts are on this matchup and who do you have coming out on top. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. Help us to get to 1,000 subs. Really appreciate the help so far and the support so far. Be sure to give this video a like, share with your friends, and turn on that bell notification so you can stay up to date when we post our latest content. We'll see you next matchup. It's time to break the huddle.